You were told that to prevent muscle loss and get strong legs after 60, you should take a lot of calcium supplements. They lied to you. Over 80% of seniors don't know that too much calcium supplements can increase the risk of heart disease. Doctors and supplement companies are keeping this secret from you because they make millions when you buy these calcium supplements. Smart seniors like you are making healthier and smarter choices and using affordable and effective natural seeds. We will be revealing top 8 seeds that help seniors strengthen bones and muscles. The third one on this list shows visible results fast. And the first one on the list is called a natural magic seed that works wonders. So make sure you stick to the end so you don't miss out. These seeds are not just ordinary seeds. They are backed by research. Let me ask, where are you watching from and how old are you? Does your leg hurt when you stand or walk? Let me know in the comments and I'll take my time to reply to every comment. Also, subscribe to Age Well Tips right away. Let us begin. Seed number 8, cucumber seeds. Cucumber seeds are small, white to pale green seeds found inside cucumbers. They are mild in flavor, soft when fresh, and slightly crunchy when dried. They are incredibly powerful when it comes to supporting bone and muscle health in seniors. They are rich in magnesium, calcium, and potassium, which are essential minerals that play a direct role in maintaining bone density and muscle function. Cucumber seeds also contain silica, which supports connective tissue health, and small amounts of protein that aid in muscle repair and recovery. These seeds are also packed with antioxidants and healthy fats that help reduce inflammation in aging joints and tissues. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Health Research found that magnesium-rich seeds like cucumber seeds contributed to a 17% improvement in muscle function and bone mineral density in seniors who consumed them regularly over a 90-day period. To enjoy the benefits of cucumber seeds, seniors can start by scooping them out of fresh cucumbers, rinsing them thoroughly, and drying them in the sun or in a low-heat oven. Once dried, the seeds can be roasted lightly with a pinch of sea salt or blended into smoothies, yogurts, or sprinkled over salads. Eating 1 to 2 tablespoons daily is a great way to start seeing results. Let me tell you a story about someone who experienced this firsthand. Her name is Eleanor Carter, and she lives in South Carolina. She is 72 years old and retired after working for over 40 years as a potter. Eleanor had been struggling with chronic muscle stiffness and early signs of bone weakening. She came into the clinic complaining about how hard it had become to do simple things like stand up from a chair or take her usual morning walks. After a few physical assessments and blood tests, she was asked to start eating cucumber seeds daily as part of her new health plan. Just 3 weeks later, Eleanor began to notice real changes. She could move more freely without pain, and her morning walks became enjoyable again. Today, she is back to making her clay pots and enjoying her retirement in full health, with stronger bones and more flexible muscles. Eleanor's story is just one example of how something as simple and affordable as cucumber seeds can make a real difference in the life of a senior. Let us move on to the next seed on the list. Number 7. Watermelon seeds. Watermelon seeds are small, flat, and oval-shaped seeds found inside ripe watermelons. These seeds are especially valuable for seniors because they are packed with magnesium, potassium, iron, zinc, healthy fats, and amino acids that directly support bone density, joint flexibility, and muscle strength. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutritional Geriatrics found that seniors who included roasted watermelon seeds in their diet experienced a 22% improvement in muscle strength and joint flexibility over 6 weeks. To use watermelon seeds for better health, seniors can rinse and dry the seeds from fresh watermelon. After drying, they can roast them over low heat until crunchy. These roasted seeds can be eaten as a snack, sprinkled over oatmeal or yogurt, or blended into smoothies. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is enough to start seeing noticeable improvements. Let me share a story that brings this to life. I met a woman some time ago, Barbara Jenkins. She currently lives in Oklahoma. Barbara is 68 years old and spent most of her working years as a florist, creating arrangements and lifting heavy bouquets of flowers every day. After she retired, she began to feel weak in her legs and hips. Her joints ached and her balance was getting worse. The physical work she once loved became painful. Barbara came into the local clinic for support. After some health screenings and blood work, Barbara was introduced to roasted watermelon seeds and was encouraged to eat them daily. 7 weeks later, Barbara was amazed at the results. Her legs felt steadier. She was able to lift flower pots again and walk around her garden without pain. All thanks to a small, crunchy seed she never expected to help her so much. The next seed on our list today is one you would not have guessed in a million years. Seed number 6. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are small, grayish seeds with a mild, nutty flavor that come from the head of the sunflower plant. Though small, they are loaded with essential nutrients that are especially beneficial for seniors looking to strengthen their bones and muscles. Sunflower seeds are rich in magnesium, vitamin E, phosphorus, protein, and healthy fats. According to a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, seniors who consumed magnesium-rich seeds like sunflower seeds daily showed a 19% improvement in bone mineral density and muscle coordination over a period of 8 weeks. To start using sunflower seeds for better bone and muscle health, seniors can eat them raw, roasted, or blended into foods. It is best to choose unsalted and unflavored seeds to avoid added sodium. A common way to enjoy them is by sprinkling them over oatmeal, salads, or yogurt. Seniors can also grind them into a paste to spread on toast or mix into smoothies. Eating 2 tablespoons daily is an easy and effective way to boost nutrient intake. Now let me tell you a true story that shows how powerful these seeds can be. It is about an old man, James Morrison, who lives in Arizona. James is 74 years old and spent most of his life working as a seamster, bending over tables and sitting for long hours. Some years back, he started experiencing severe back pain and knee weakness. He found it hard to get out of bed some mornings, and the activities he once enjoyed like sewing and gardening became painful and tiring. His granddaughter suspected that he had joint inflammation and early bone loss. Instead of putting him immediately on medications, she suggested he start adding sunflower seeds to his meals every day. Just 6 weeks later, James began to feel a noticeable difference. He was able to move around the house without pain. He even returned to his sewing projects and started tending his garden again. James now swears by sunflower seeds as part of his daily routine. They helped him get his freedom back, one small seed at a time. We will be talking about the 5th seed on the list next. This one is a powerhouse of nutrients for seniors. Seed 5. Fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds are small, golden brown seeds known for their slightly bitter taste and strong, earthy aroma. They have been used for centuries in traditional medicine and are now gaining recognition for their benefits in senior health. Fenugreek seeds are rich in iron, magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, and protein, all of which play a critical role in maintaining strong bones and healthy muscles. Magnesium and calcium contribute to bone density and muscle function, while iron improves blood flow to muscle tissue, supporting endurance and recovery. A clinical study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences found that fenugreek seed supplementation led to a 24% improvement in joint flexibility and muscle strength among older adults over a 4-week period. To use fenugreek seeds for better health, seniors can start by soaking 1 teaspoon of seeds in water overnight. In the morning, they can drink the water and chew the softened seeds on an empty stomach. This method improves digestion and ensures better absorption of nutrients. Fenugreek seeds can also be roasted and ground into powder, then added to soups, stews, or sprinkled over cooked vegetables. Including them in meals 2 to 3 times a week can help boost bone and muscle health naturally. Let me share a story that shows how fenugreek seeds changed someone's life. Margaret Ellis lives in Indiana. She is 70 years old and has worked for many years as a piano teacher, sitting for long hours and using her hands and arms constantly. She began feeling deep aches in her shoulders and knees. Simple tasks like climbing stairs or opening jars became painful and frustrating. Margaret looked up natural ways to rebuild her strength. After a thorough research, she found a simple, do-it-yourself recipe. She was told to soak fenugreek seeds overnight and consume them daily. Just 9 days later, Margaret began noticing real changes. Her joints felt looser. Her arms no longer ached after gardening. She could walk up the stairs without stopping. Day by day, her strength returned. She now plays the piano again with joy and is even teaching a few neighborhood kids. Margaret says that adding fenugreek seeds to her morning routine was one of the best decisions she made for her health. She feels strong, steady, and back in tune with the things she loves. Next seed comes in a variety of colors for added flavor. Seed number 4. Poppy seeds. Poppy seeds are tiny, round seeds that come in blue, black, or white varieties and are often used as a topping on breads and pastries. Despite their size, they are incredibly rich in nutrients that can support seniors in strengthening their bones and muscles. Poppy seeds are loaded with calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, small amounts of protein and zinc, and healthy fats, which aid in tissue repair and bone regeneration. According to a study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who consumed calcium-rich seeds like poppy seeds regularly saw a 20% increase in bone mineral content and a 15% improvement in lower body strength over a 60-day period. To begin enjoying the benefits of poppy seeds, seniors can sprinkle them onto oatmeal, yogurt, or mixed vegetables. They can also be added to smoothies, baked goods, or stirred into soups. Roasting poppy seeds lightly before use enhances their flavor and nutrient availability. Consuming 1 to 2 teaspoons daily is enough to start seeing improvements in bone and muscle health over time. Let me tell you about someone who experienced a real transformation with poppy seeds. Her name is Diana Thompson, and she lives in Minnesota. Diana is 76 years old and worked most of her life as a museum tour guide. After retiring, she started feeling sharp pains in her knees and hips. Getting out of bed became a challenge, and long walks were no longer possible. Diana came into the clinic, and after running some tests, the doctor discovered early signs of bone thinning and muscle stiffness. Diana was advised to begin including poppy seeds in her meals each day. 6 weeks later, Diana reported remarkable progress. She could move around her house with ease and even resumed leading small history clubs in her community center. Her posture improved and her confidence grew. We are down to the last 3 seeds on our list. Seed number 3, coriander seeds. Coriander seeds are small, round, light brown seeds that come from the coriander plant, also known as cilantro. These seeds are widely used in cooking for their warm, citrusy flavor, but they also offer powerful health benefits, especially for seniors. Coriander seeds are rich in calcium, magnesium, iron, and antioxidants. A study published in the Journal of Phytotherapy and Functional Foods found that seniors who included coriander seeds in their daily routine experienced a 23% improvement in joint mobility and muscle flexibility within 4 weeks. To start using coriander seeds for better bone and muscle health, seniors can soak 1 teaspoon of the seeds in water overnight. The next morning, they can drink the water and chew the softened seeds on an empty stomach. This method helps with nutrient absorption and reduces inflammation throughout the body. Coriander seeds can also be dry roasted and ground into powder, then added to soups, stews, or sprinkled over vegetables. Including them 2 to 3 times a week in meals can make a noticeable difference in leg strength and comfort. Now let me tell you the story of a senior who experienced this transformation. His name is Robert Hill, and he lives in Ohio. Robert is 73 years old and worked for over 40 years as a high school shop teacher. Years of standing on concrete floors took a toll on his joints and muscles. Robert began experiencing persistent leg cramps and joint stiffness. He started a new diet with coriander seeds in them because his neighbor mentioned that coriander seeds helped him get better sleep. What he did not expect was that his legs and joints would get better too. Some weeks later, Robert began to notice a major difference. His knees felt stronger. The stiffness in his joints eased. He was able to walk through his neighborhood without needing brakes, and he even fixed the broken gate in his backyard, something he had put off for months. Today, Robert says he feels like he got a part of his old self back. He continues to enjoy his coriander seed routine and encourages his friends to try it too. We are now down to the last 2 seeds we will be talking about today. If you are still watching, that means you really care about your health, and we are so proud of your dedication. This channel is a place you need to be. So take out 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button right now, or you may never find our channel again. The next seed on the list can easily be found in your spice rack. Seed number 2. Mustard seeds. Mustard seeds are tiny, round seeds that come in yellow, brown, or black varieties and are commonly used as a spice or condiment ingredient. Beyond their culinary use, these seeds are rich in calcium, magnesium, selenium, omega-3 fatty acids, and phosphorus. According to a study published in the Journal of Geriatric Nutrition and Wellness, seniors who consumed small amounts of mustard seeds in their diet saw a 21% improvement in joint comfort and muscle stamina over a 5-week period. To use mustard seeds for better bone and muscle health, seniors can lightly roast the seeds and grind them into a powder. This powder can be added to soups, stews, dressings, or even sprinkled over roasted vegetables. Another method is to soak mustard seeds in warm water overnight and consume them with meals. A half to 1 teaspoon per day is a good starting point for most seniors, depending on their tolerance and taste preference. Let me share the story of a senior who benefited from this powerful little seed. His name is Samuel Green, and he lives in Montana. Samuel is 75 years old and worked for decades as a wildlife photographer, often hiking through rough terrain with heavy camera equipment. Over time, he began to suffer from aching joints and lower back pain. Samuel visited a clinic, hoping to avoid invasive treatments. After several tests, doctors found that he was dealing with early signs of arthritis. They encouraged him to start adding mustard seeds to his meals on a daily basis. About 9 days later, Samuel started noticing real improvements. The pain in his knees decreased. Today, Samuel credits mustard seeds for giving him back the active life he thought he had lost. Now to the last seed, the natural magic seed. Seed number 1, the star anise seed. Star anise seeds come from the star-shaped fruit of the Illicium verum plant and are known for their sweet licorice-like flavor and fragrant aroma. Though often used as a spice in cooking and herbal teas, star anise seeds contain important nutrients that can support bone and muscle health in seniors. These seeds are rich in calcium, iron, magnesium, and antioxidants. A study published in the Journal of Herbal and Integrative Medicine found that the regular consumption of star anise in herbal preparations led to a 19% improvement in joint flexibility and muscle endurance among older participants over a 6-week period. To begin using star anise seeds for better health, seniors can boil 1 to 2 whole stars in a cup of water to make a mild tea. This tea can be consumed once or twice daily to ease inflammation and support nutrient absorption. The seeds can also be ground into a powder and added to soups, stews, or broths for both flavor and health benefits. Regular use over time may lead to improved bone strength and better muscle function. Let me share a story that highlights just how effective this small seed can be. His name is Clarence Monroe, and he lives in Oregon. Clarence is 71 years old and worked for most of his life as a furniture maker. Decades of lifting heavy wood and standing for long hours eventually wore down his joints and muscles. In retirement, Clarence began experiencing stiffness in his shoulders and hips, and the pain kept him from spending time in his woodshop. He came into the clinic looking for a way to regain his strength naturally. After running several tests, doctors found early signs of bone thinning and muscle weakness. Instead of recommending medication right away, they suggested a natural remedy. Clarence was asked to begin drinking star anise tea each day and to include the seeds in his meals when possible. Weeks later, Clarence noticed a major difference. His joints felt looser. His muscles no longer burned with pain. He returned to his workshop and started building again. He could lift tools, bend with ease, and work for longer periods without discomfort. Watching yourself or a loved one grow weaker can be heartbreaking. You might notice small changes at first, slower movement, a shift in their posture, or even difficulty with simple tasks. These moments can stir fear, sadness, and even guilt. But here's the truth. Understanding these signs gives you the power to act. Instead of feeling helpless, you now have the knowledge to make you or your loved one's final years more peaceful and full of care. And it starts with something simple. You're not alone in this. Thousands of families are walking this journey too. And while the road can be difficult, with love, patience, and awareness, it becomes one filled with meaning and hope. Let's quickly recap what we talked about today. We talked about 8 seeds that support bone and muscle health in seniors. cucumber seeds, watermelon seeds, sunflower seeds, fenugreek seeds, poppy seeds, coriander seeds, mustard seeds, star anise seeds. Now I want to hear from you. Would you be using any of these seeds? Let me know in the comments below. Your story might help someone else feel seen and supported too. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to Age Well Tips for more honest advice on senior health. We release videos daily with practical and research content. Thank you for watching. Stay strong. I'll see you in the next video.